Yo, what up, guys? It's Kevin. We are back again. I wanted to make a video about a guide I actually already had made. This is going to be illusion items, and you can find the illusion items tab at the items menu at the top here, and just click on illusion items right here, and it's going to show you all the illusion items up to Gates of Discord, and you'll see it just have it sorted here by race. And if you need to find more information about a certain one, just do a Control F on the page, type in like a race name, and then you can just scroll down the page and it'll give you some more information about where it drops. Most of these are Bard Rogue only, but some of them other classes can wear too, and we'll just go over all these real briefly. First one is the Barbarian Mask. That's Bard Rogue only, drops from the Avatar of War. For the Dark Elf Mask, there's actually two different versions of it. The Bard and the Rogue are the only two classes that can actually equip the actual mask. However, there's a pre-nerf version where anybody can click it for the Dark Elf Illusion, and that drops only during the Classic era. And generally, once Kunar comes out, or maybe shortly after it gets released, the pre-nerf version will no longer drop anymore, so it goes back to only Bard and Rogues being able to click it. However, once Gates of Discord comes out, the pre-nerf version is available again via the Casino and Shadowhaven. The Dwarf Mask comes from the post-Carafirm kill Ancients. You can drop from any of the four Ancients. This is kind of like a random rarish drop. And only Bards and Rogues can wear this one. So this one you'll probably be able to get eventually if you just keep farming it. Irridate Mask drops in Howling Stones from the Skeletal Pro Curator. And he spawns all the way over here on the west side of the zone, near the zone out. And he's a rare named, and I don't think it's his common drop. It's his uncommon or rare drop. So you might have to spend a little bit of time here to get this one. But that's how you get the Irridate Mask. Moving on to Gnome. Only Bard and Rogues can wear this as well. It's called the Mask of Tinkering. And this only will drop from the warders that spawn before you kill Carafirm on a server. So you're going to have a really small window when you're able to kill this guy. And it's from Tuckerok the Warder specifically. And once the Carafirm is dead, you can no longer get this. And so this mask generally is really expensive. It is tradable though, so that's kind of nice. And later in Underfoot, there's actually another Gnome Illusion Mask, so you're going to be waiting a long time before you can get a Gnome Illusion Mask again. But if you want the Gnome one, that's how you get that. Half-Elf Mask comes from Zed Sticklebush in Jagged Pine Forest. It's called Burnous of the Half-Breed. And this guy's kind of a weird camp. He spawns randomly. It's this rare drop too. I think it might be really, really rare because I spent several days here and killed this guy like maybe 30 or 40 times, and it never dropped for me. But I also had guildies who got it really fast. So if you want to pick this one up, you can. Again, it's in Jagged Pine Forest. Halfling Mask comes from a rare spawn in Chardock, Overseer Dal Gore. And this is his rare drop too. You probably spent some time with this one, but it's his rare drop. He's not a super rare name by any means. He might spawn like maybe, if I had to guess, maybe like 1 in 4 spawns on average. He probably will spawn for you. But yeah, that's how you get the Halfling Mask. And Bard, Rogue, and Enchanters can all use this mask. The High Elf Mask is actually a quest that relates to the Rogue 1.0 Epic. And you can just read this here to see how to do it. Basically, you have to do the Rogue 1.0 Epic up until where you get the sealed box. And you have to kill Stanos Hurricaner and loot his head. And he spawns in, what's that zone called? A High Pass or High Keep or something. I think it's High Pass where he's at. And you kill him, and basically you just give his head to the general in Kithakor. And then you'll get the Guise of the Courser, which is the half-elf illusion. Only Bards and Rogues can use this. And only one person can do this at a time, because the general will despawn as soon as you turn the head into him. Human Mask, anyone can wear this. This is actually a headpiece item. And it drops from the South Blob in Vex Stall. So if you want to pick this one up, you can. It's called Circlid of the Skies. Ixar Mask drops in Trakenon's Teeth from this Harbinger Dronic. Only Bards and Rogues can wear this one. He kind of roams around. He's got all kinds of weird PHs and stuff. This basically kill all the little forgers, any little frog that you see in up here in this area in Trakenon's Teeth. And he'll spawn eventually. He's one of like maybe a dozen or so named that can spawn. So it's kind of rare, and I don't think he always drops it either. I could be wrong on that. For me, I got lucky. He dropped it the first time. But if you know more, if you want to, but that's basically it for this one. We'll just keep moving on. Ogre Mask. It's a Gate of Discord quest item, and basically you kill the Crag Beast Queen, and then you loot this misshapen Crag Beast flesh, and then you have to go and turn this in. And this Crag Beast Queen is actually kind of rare, and it only will spawn from 12 a.m. to 2 a.m. In the middle of the night, and that's like a 5-day respawn in real life time. And once you have this Crag Beast flesh, you can go to this Yixta, or however you pronounce it, zone, and you're looking for this NPC called Kara Dewey, and you actually turn it into him, and then they'll give you the mask. And this mask, again, it's only Bard and Rogue. And you have to do like this little wall event. You can just read all of this here. I'm not going to go over it in the video. In order to open up the fake wall to get to where Kara-Dewey is at. But yeah, and this can be kind of confusing, so let's make sure you read over all of this. And then here's the actual NPC. Just give it to her, and you'll get your mask. The Vashir Mask, Guys of the Hunters, is this like a really straightforward camp. It comes from the Shishar Assassin in Shizara Temple. And you can see right here, this little red arrow is where it spawns at. And this is like on the way to the Emperor's Chamber. You're going to need some pick lock to get past this first door here, if I remember right, to get into this room. And it's just like an easy PH. It's just a one spawn PH. You can just sit around there. You might need a group if you're in era, because there's a lot of mobs in the room. If you aggro everything, you might have a little bit of problems unless you're like in a group. So next we have Earth Elemental Illusion. This drops some Plane of Earth from this Coruscant Warlord. And you can see these 5 little yellow circles I got here. These are all the PHs for the Warlord. It spawns via the traps. And if you need some more information about how all these traps work and where they're all at, you can go up here to Raid Strategies and go to Planes of Power, Elementals, Plane of Earth, and you can see here Plane of Earth A, Traps and Named, and that'll show you where all the traps are for the zone. Fire Elemental is also just a raid drop in Vexthal. Comes from this Diabo Z Zin. Monks, Bards, Rogues, Beast Lords, and Berserkers can all wear this. Warriors, you cannot wear this, and I know it's an easy mistake to think that you can, but Warriors can actually not wear this. Water Elemental, only Bard and Enchanters can wear this one. This comes from Siren's Grotto, a Nereid Sea Princess, and those can spawn all along in these little water paths here. And her PHs can be like anywhere kind of within here. And you can see here on my tracking, actually more than one can spawn at a time. I don't remember, this was a long time ago when I made this. I can't remember if it actually cons as a rare or not. I think rares one can be up at a time, generally. But anyways, this is the rare drop off of the Nereid Sea Princess, and you probably want a tracker for this one. It's really, you don't have to have one, but it's really useful. Werewolf Illusion is just a Bard item. This comes from Velkator's Lab, Kelthur Icepaw, which spawns, where is that? Down in the tunnels somewhere, yeah, down in the pit area it looks like. You can see the pH for it got circled right here. Wood Elf Illusion is a quest that anybody can do, and anyone can wear this. This is called Crown of Deceit, and basically there's like a bunch of little tasks you have to do. You need some factioning with Guck. Need to be Warmly with Froglocks of Guck. And you might be able to do it a little bit lower, I'm not sure, but I think you need Warmly for this if I remember. And the best way to farm that is actually kill undead frogs in Seb until you reach Warmly with the Froglocks of Guck. And just follow along here, and then this will show you how to do it. And you need a trade skill item as well. It has a fairly high combined trivial on it, but yeah, just follow along here. I don't want to make this video too long. The Barbarian Mask for Clerics. Only humans, Erudites, and Froglocks can use this. It's from the Plane of Mischief 1.0. And it's from the card drops. So you need Black Squire, Blue Squire, Black Knight, and Blue Knight. Those are the 4 cards you need to make the mask. And it just will show you how to turn it in. If you already have the cards, and then Plane of Mischief is already in the 2.0 version, this will show you how to get the container that you need in the 2.0 version. But you actually can only farm these cards in the 1.0 version. And lastly, we have the Skeleton Illusion, Amulet of Necropotence. This comes from Dread, Fright, or Terror in Plane of Fear. And maybe Kha'Zix Thol can drop it. I don't know. I don't kill Kha'Zix Thol very often, but I want to say it's just the golems. There's actually a second Skeleton Illusion that you can get also, a tiny bone bracelet. This drops in Vexthal too. This one's only a 4-second cast time though, whereas this amulet up here, this is instant cast. But this is also that's just another option you have if you want a Skeleton Illusion. And that's pretty much everything. And if there's something that I missed, I'll add it later. Just make sure to check the website for latest updates. And please make sure to like the video and please subscribe to the channel. Okay, thanks guys. Bye.